So we're here with John Muir. So I'll have you explain yourself and who you're about and what you've done so far.
How you doing? Let's see. I came in first at the regional for Vanguard at Brothers Grimm.
The qualifier, right?
Oh, yeah.
Undefeated.
Badass, yeah. Pretty good.
And then you also came first at just today in for the national in the team qualifier, and you also won your.
I did, but I won't lie about this. My team unfortunately had to pretty much carry me this today. I don't know why I have that on luck when it comes to teams.
Well, hey, I mean, like you came first at the qualifier, you came first at the road to nationals, and you got first place. So you got quite an accomplishment. So you got a lot of teams.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So congrats, man. So what deck were you using for the?
Paladin, the Azel build.
Azel build. All right. So let's check out the build. So if you want to split out your grades.
Sure. I play 7 grade 3s. I play 1 incandescent lion blonde Azel. I know I'm probably the only nut in the world that plays that. Why? Because yes, you can go crit for him and get him out turn 2. I just don't like running more than one because frankly, I don't need more rear guard Azels.
Yeah.
And if I don't get him in my hand, I play 4 Garmore. Because Garmore is just badass. Yeah. Because this deck, you'll see later, I also play Din Drains.
Yeah.
Because when Garmore goes for Din Drain, I Soul Blast 1, I get another one. So I Counter Blast 2 to get 2.
Yeah.
I very rarely, if ever, one out of maybe like 20 matches have to ride my Gigantic Destroyer. Yeah. I play, this is my grade 3s right here.
I like it.
The smart thing, well, actually, the more tech thing to do, if not the more important thing to do, would be to play 1 more Azel, because what's happened maybe to me 2 or 3 times, my Azel went to the damage zone. Yeah. Depending on that superior ride on my grade, my second turn rather, I'm screwed. Yeah. But it doesn't happen it doesn't happen often.
Well, yeah, since you play 1, the chance of that happening is very slim.
That's why you play 2 to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
But anyway, I play 1 because I love it like that.
Would you ever change it?
I'm never gonna change the number of Azel, blonde Azel count in the deck. But this is what I do. This is my grade 3 lineup. This guy can hit MLB by himself. That's why I play him. It's just really an awesome card.
Awesome.
That's my grade 3s. Comes my grade 2s. I play 4 Bowmane for the purpose of getting the Azel combo lap.
Of course.
3 Trip. For multiple Azel effects. 3 Vivian. Because she's awesome, and early game, she's really good because she adds the pressure to your opponent. They don't want to guard her. They don't want to guard Trip anyway either, because
it unflips
Azel
damage.
will go off later. Yeah. I can get Azel off twice in one game. Yeah. Trip makes it so I can get off 3 times in one game, not including heal tricks. The tech cards is 1, the main line, because if I have a 7K or an 8K rear guard, this turns into a 15K against 10K Vanguards, and an 11K against 11K Vanguards.
Yeah,
so 16K against 11K Vanguards.
Pretty good.
So it's good for intersect. And the last tech was 1 Lop-Ear shooter. I was playing 4 Trip to just abuse between Vivian, Garmore, and Azel. Always be able to use their effects. I've rarely used this for its ability, but when I needed it, it was there for me. Because when I play Garmore, if I don't get the Azel, the Garmore gets the Din Drains in the back row, filling up my back row. So the boosters in my hand become dead. So when I have 2 open spots in my front row, I go for Lop-Ear, discard one of the boosters, and hopefully get a beater, grade 2 or grade 3.
Sounds good.
So that's 7 grade 3s, 11 grade 2s. And now comes the remaining 14, standard 14 grade 1s.
Alright, let's take a look at this.
That goes into 4 Garoth. Again, it's an amazing card because it's vanilla.
Yeah. AK and it actually works for it, so it's a win-win both sides.
And then it goes from what's called Azel combo. 2 Nemuse because God forbid I do get grade stuck. She's the one I want to have as my grade 1. Yeah.
And it's a 7K booster, so.
Oh yeah, she can make 10Ks into 17K, so it makes MLB forcibly MLB drops a 10K shield. Yeah. And I run 4 Din Drain.
4 Din Drain?
Yeah, Din Drain I really like. I don't particularly like riding her, but when it comes to Garmore, I want to make sure she's in the deck that I get her. And also Vivian, Lop-Ear. Yeah. Multiple Din Drains.
Yeah. A lot of synergy.
Yeah. And then the remaining ones is my 4 perfect guards. There really is no choice. You can't play 3, you can't play 2, you can't play none, you have to play 4. They're just...
You can't play 5 because you can't.
Exactly. They're just too important in the deck. And then comes the trigger line. As much as I love stands, I do not play them because my Paladin just can't abuse them like everything else does.
Yeah.
Instead, I play 4 draw, different arts because it's just awesome that way. 4 heal and 8 crit.
Right, so standard.
Yeah, it's standard.
Now, what about the draw trigger that when it's cold to the rear? If it's cold to the rear, you give it plus 2,000.
See, that would be nice in a special Duke build because you don't mind sacking it.
Yeah.
When it comes to the field, great. It boosts something for 2. It can boost, I don't know if it can boost itself, but it boosts the guy in front of it. Great. That's effectively became a 6K. But later on in game, in this deck, even if I'm putting it behind a 10K Vanguard, it's only attacking for 14. That's really not going to do crap.
Yeah, you want to put pressure as much as possible.
Yeah, you need to have at least 15K lines against most decks. Unless you're playing against, the Dote and MLB, then you're kind of screwed. So the draw trigger in that deck works, you can sack it off. This deck, you can't sack it off. If this gets called, it's better than the draw trigger for me in my second turn. But anyway, this is just an awesome card.
Yeah.
This card, Flame of Victory, it's so awesome. Because in the beginning of the game, unless I'm versing a deck like MLB or Kagero, the thing that have the potential to blow something up with their counterblast, this card, I would actually play in the front row. If I have an effective beater in the back row. Because Vanguard can attack for a certain line, it forces 5K, great. Even if they get a trigger, if this is in front of something that can that can still hit, even if they get a trigger, I will play it. Because they don't generally attack a 0 trigger. And early game, you do damage, it forced them to guard harder, later game, which, ultimately blows up their resources. And that's the deck profile.
All right, awesome. So congrats again on your accomplishments. You definitely earned them. So,
thank you very much.
Good luck at Nationals and Land of Foiler, enjoy the sun, and just relax. So thanks for the deck profile, and we'll be seeing you hopefully soon. All right, good luck.